Alright, a short little video. So I put all this in there the other day, and I need to put a couple of screws in there to hold it. And then I need to run up to the ceiling fan, which will be that spot. And then back here, I have another outdoor light and fan light. So ceiling fan light here, outdoor light and outlet here. I'm going to run that up and under right to this spot. So I hope to get both of these done. We shall see. It's pretty late in the evening and I'm finally off work. So we'll see. I'll at least get this anchored to the wall so that I can continue to work with it. All floppy, I can't keep working with it. So let's at least get it anchored to the wall. All right, let's see if I can get this mounted to the wall here. Check in here. Make sure I can mount the boxes here and the drywall. Come out, so I'll unscrew that just a smidgen. I almost have it right. I'll chase all of those with caulk when I'm done. And I'll tighten anybody down that I need to tighten down. Okay, there we go. Tied into the wall. Now I can keep working towards the ceiling. On everything flopping around. Now that I've got it bolted down to the ceiling, I'll go ahead and spend just a second, check all these, make sure they're all tight. One last little twist. There. Pretty tight. If I suspect one of them might hit drywall, like that one, I'll twist that one a little bit. Just a little bit, and then I'll tighten it back down. Now I don't have to worry about that screw hitting drywall. That's still pretty tight. Alright, there we go. I'll leave that there. That's just a spacer for now. The board. That board isn't really anchored to anything itself. Alright, so now I'm ready to finish this run. And you can see that there's a little bit of a recess there. So I think I'll just go up, make a curve, and then go right over there. So let's go ahead and bend up a little 90. Alright, getting to be kind of dark here. I didn't get hardly anything done today. It is hard to have a job and also work on a house at the same time. Well, I don't know if it saved that. Right when I was doing that bend, my camera battery died. It beeped. It alarmed me. I crimped the end a little too far, but I'm going to stretch this back out and still reuse it. And then this needs to be 4 foot from there to there, and then turn in because the ceiling fan will be right in the center. Got a little 4-foot rule here. Put that down. All right. So a right angle there. We'll find out. And I don't normally do these in the air, right? So there's a star. See the star? That'll be the center point. So I put the star where the center point is. Boop. And then that will be the inner radius of the 90-degree bend. And normally I do this on the ground, right? So you would know. Let me... Oh, there we go. 90. All right. All right. And there's my 4 foot, right? And look, it's a compound bend. So one end going down, one end going over. So this end will go up and over. So let me get a little adapter and get that put in. I'm just going to connect them with this connector. And then I'll climb up there and I'll crimp that. And that should clear. If it doesn't, I'll cut a little bit off. And till it does ride along the ceiling. And I only need the ceiling fan and light to go into there, so it's not like a bunch of lights are going things are going to be in there, but I still respect the 90. So I have a 90 coming out of the box, I have a 90 in the corner, and then I have a 90 going to the light. So 360 is your limit, right? And that's 270. So I know I could pull a wire through there. In addition, it's only 8 foot. So it's not like I'm going real far. Let me move you to a new spot and I'll put that. Well, I think that'll catch the one along the wall as well as the one coming back out where the ceiling fan is. So I measured that up and I need to cut, about that right off, so I will. And that's how I whack that thumb, checking it. Hey, did I get all the sharp edges? Oh no, ouch, ouch, I did it. Alrighty. Alright, I think that'll be a perfect fit now. Let's go up there and stick that up. Alright. I think I might cut it in. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm comfortable with that. I'm going to go ahead and measure halfway in between there. Make a little room for a ceiling box. And that's running right up into the middle of that. So I know my rafter supports will go around that. I like it. Let me go ahead and cut that off. So I stuck it up there and measured halfway, about 22. It'll be this more or less, and I have a little bit of room up there to wiggle around. I think after this I'm going to call it quits. I'm feeling a little hot from the heat. It was a long day. Monday. It's getting too dark anyway. All right. That looks pretty good to me. Let's see if we've got a turn there. Going to the ceiling fan. Yeah. Popping out. Going over here. Down, down, down to the ceiling fan light and switch. Wonderful good. All right, let me see if I've got enough energy in me to do the other one back here. And then I'll have both ceiling fans done. And I'm debating putting a ceiling fan in the bathroom. I might. So the first thing I notice is while I was roughing it in, it doesn't quite fit. I'm going to pull this piece out, cut a piece off, and realign it a little more so that it fits the boxes better. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now let me build both boxes. This one will be for the ceiling fan and lights, and that one will be for an outdoor switch. Or I might forgo it. Yeah, because I'm going to control everything with Alexa or something anyway. So I'm only going to use that light switch. And then when I want lights on and off, I could put half of outdoor lights on once, I could say, Alexa, turn off bank 1 of outdoor lights. And it would turn off that half of the building while leaving power onto this. I think I'll do it that way. Less light switches would be better for that because then I don't end up with somebody toggling an extra light off. So I'm just going to do one. Just this one. Just this one. All right. I like it. Let's see where I'll make the next bend. I think I'm going to make a seam about halfway because I would rather bend that. I'm going to make my compound bends and then I'll put a piece in here to make up the difference. So this end will go towards the ceiling fan. And they're really hard to do standing up like this, but I do it for the camera. All right. Well, that end will run over to my ceiling fan. Like that. And then right there is where I see the other 90. And it will be off from that. So again, I just put the star where my fingers are and All right. Let's see how I did. See, I got a bend there and then a bend there. We'll find out. I messed it up. Maybe. Almost. Come on. I did it. All right. Look at that, Internet. That looks pretty darn good. All right, there to over there, and then I just need a piece right there. Might even have a short piece of. I think I do. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let me clean those out. That's super lucky that I had a leftover piece that was exactly right. I didn't have to cut anything whatsoever. So, with the little connectors, it'll be just the right size. Well, and that's one thing, you've got to make sure wherever you end up with these that you can still tighten them. So, always make sure you can tighten them. But that fit perfect. I could not have, I planned it that way. Alright. And then I'll make sure that it's offset for the 5/8 inch drywall. And I'll be in good shape. All right, well, this is Steve for 1,000 Year Homes. Thank you for watching. Getting a little dark for me, honestly, and I am a little worn out. What a way to start a Monday. I had a big weekend. So the conduit today, I got both conduit runs to both ceiling fans in this particular part of the Connex. I have two shipping containers. Connex means container for export. So there's another word for shipping container. So this one is my office back here with could be a guest bedroom, but it's an office. And the front part will be my master bedroom with the bathroom in between with Jack and Jill. And then my other Connex will be the galley kitchen, and I'm going to use the yachts as my inspiration for how I build that, but still with a Spanish Mission vibe. And so I try to get something done every day, even if it's small on the Connex, because I do need to get into this thing. Once I have all of the conduit run, I could get all of the rock wool insulation installed, and then the drywall. And around the windows, I'll put in green board drywall, water resistant, and every place else where I know it won't leak, I could put in the white. I'm going to use 5/8 inch, so I'm setting these boxes up to stick out a 5/8 inch from the outlets. And if not, if something weird happens, I'll get the little adapter that'll make the difference, so I'm not too concerned. And so after this, I only have the bathroom to wire and then 2 more outlets to run. So getting there a little bit at a time. Appreciate the people who have been patient. Nobody wants to get in here more than me. So I appreciate those who are saying, hurry up, get it done. We want to see it done. Me too. Like, subscribe, follow me along. This is Steve, 1,000 Year Home.